All right, last week of this game. It's been a pretty interesting game, but I will say that the Woods Girl and the Witch King have had the best part of this game. The scores were tighter for a while. Then the Witch King effectively took all the category points and just ate them all. So you'll see he's at 13.5. The Woods Girl has a ton of cards. If she could only score a couple more category points, it'd be a great game. Instead, it's a good game. Now I have to alter the scores a little bit. She only actually has 9 points right now. Four, he has 5.5, and he has 13.5. So scores have shifted, and I've the scoreboard's been wrong most of the game, so I will apologize one way or the other. Um, but and I've even tried to keep it up to date and sort of screwed up. I'm actually better when I don't. I only do it every week. So maybe that's the key. So those are the scores. That's where we're at. Um, oh, the Woods girl dropped a sudden insight to find the horde and then found another sudden insight immediately. So that's sort of funny. Um, he's got that. This, I feel bad for the magician because I think I've sort of screwed the magician over by putting him in the cave here. He's a little too far away this last week to go running for points. So we'll definitely see where he ends up. So I think the Woods girl. I think the Woods girl could use. So she'll hide once, search 3 times, see if she can't pull some treasure. The Pilgrim. So I've thought about killing this company now that they're sort of scattered with all of the rescues. And he could certainly do it. The knight can do it single handedly. And so if he does that, he's going to score, I think, 45 prowess. So that will get him a point or two. And then can he do rescue? He can probably pop this rescue. So that might get him a point. Then I would just swing down and try to finish the game up fixing this wagon. That's, I think, his plan. I think he's going to do that. Now, he has 1 week and he has ill health, but I think he's going to try to get all that done. It sucks a little bit because he sort of walked through there. And does he have anything to rest? He does. So as soon as he steps in the flowers of rest, he's going to fall right to hell unconscious. That's going to burn a day. So this might be 1 day, 2 days. Uh, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. He can do it. Five-ish days to get to the wagon. I think he can still do it. So I think, I mean, so obviously his move is trivial to do. We're just going to do that. Oh, you know what we have to do first? I should have done this before anyone's move. So we'll rewrite if we have to. We do get 3 more events to finish out the game. So let's draw them. Goblin bounty, bounty on goblins. Thieves Guild appears in the ruins, and then a damsel in distress at either the lair or the horde. So let's do the damsel. And somewhere is a Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild. Thieves Guild's easy. Roll a die. It's in the ruins at 4. So there you go. First person there gets a point. And the damsel's going to go on the lair or the horde. Lair is 1, 2, 3. Horde is 4, 5, 6. It goes on the horde. Well, that's a freebie point for the woods girl, if indeed enters a goblin bounty, but no goblins, and unlikely that goblins are going to appear in any case. So I think those definitely benefited the leaders of the game since they're so close. So, okay. I'm going to say that that is not going to change the Woods Girl's plan. What it is going to do is, I think it means she hides later, because damsel in distress, if I recall, end a phase unhidden to free her from her chains. So she's going to end a phase unhidden, looting, and then grab the damsel and then drag her home. So that's her move. The Pilgrim's still going to do his. The Magician, has he found this altar yet? He has found the altar. So I think what he's going to do is he's going to hide and search, read some runes maybe grab a treasure, and then the Witch King. What is the Witch King going to do? Witch King needs to alert if he's going to drain life on our guy here. So I think he's going to gonna hide, alert, move into the pool, done. And so that's it. We're ready for day 22. Monster rolls a 6, so more bats. That is not ideal for, say, the Woods Girl, because I think she's going to draw bats. It is our Magician's turn. The Magician has drawn what out of the altar? He only has 3 treasures left. I think he's going to go for the spells, hope for the best. So he's going to hide first. Where's my hide and dice? The hide and dice are way up here. And he does hide. Now he's going to read runes twice. The Magician subtracts 1 from reading runes, which is great and sucky all at the same time. 5 for he awakens a spell. Does not learn it. So we have a 3 and a 2. So we're going to grab the decks. We have a 3 deck and a 2 deck. We're going to shuffle these. Draw a 3 card and a 2 card. Just like that. Oops. And we're going to take these guys out and replace them with these. And delete those. So we're going to awaken this spell. And it is Bewilder. And that's fine. Bewilder is, it's a fine. Can't change tactics. There's a lot of battles that wins. That goes on the bottom, and the type 2 goes on top. And we are going to roll again. And 4. So he's going to awaken and learn the type 2 spell. Fog. Okay. Oh, and that is going to shift it to the bottom. So not super useful as spells go, and I would argue that, there are very few spells you're going to learn from objects that are going to necessarily be super useful since you didn't sort of plan for them. What that does do for him is it's going to give him 1 point for learning one spell in, and so that's good. So he is done. Does anything appear? No, because it's only bats. It is the Witch King's turn. So the Witch King is going to hide. He's going to alert his... Oh, he does not hide. Super clunky, but I think it still works. He alerts his chit and then walks 2 in. And it works because it's not going to draw. The Woods Girl is going to search. She's going to pull the damsel, so she frees the damsel from her chains. So she does have the damsel in her tow there. She's going to search 3 times at the hoard. So she has 7 rolls at the, or 3 rolls at the hoard. So this is the first roll, 5. She's going to take the 5th treasure card out of there. Oil of Poison. That's 1. The second card, 2, she gets the Magic Wand. Sort of pointless. But it's a great treasure. 3, the 5th card. Cloak of Mist, extra hide phase. Rockin'. I think that changes the great treasure count also, because now I think we're back to 3 characters having 1 great treasure, right? So, good to note. She is done, but now we get bats everywhere. So, that flutter is going to draw 2 bats to it. And these bats are going to go there. Now, she hides her last phase, so let's see if she can hide. She only rolls 1 die, forget it. Zzz. Call it off! Abort! Abort the die roll. And she is hid. And the Pilgrim going to hide twice. So we're going to hide. We'll roll it right here. Fails. Come on, hide again. Success. So he hides. And then we're going to walk back in there. And we're done. So, what does that mean for us? Well, do we want to fight this bat? Do we want to grab this bat? I don't think we're grabbing this bat yet. I think we're going to wait on the bat. I think we're going to just remain hidden this turn. Do I want to try to grab anything else out of there? Or am I done? Am I good? I don't know. She could use the bat to fly. She has a source of gold magic. You definitely use the bat to fly. But I was sort of considering maybe she doesn't... but she's in a little bit of a predicament because she can't run from this clearing either, because if she does, she then ends up here. And she can't do that. So I think she is going to have to cast. So I think that night she's in combat with the bats. She burns this gold source that she has, casts control bats, and now she has controlled the bats. So she's got all the bats. So she has end of phase at the large campfire. I'm just going to put find L camp. Done. And that is her day totally done. The next guy is the Witch King. Let's do the Witch King. So the Witch King is walking in. This thing is on his sheet. However, he has alerted this chit. So this chit is a times 0. So he's going to burn it. It's the longest thing out here right now. And he is going to nuke his guy and rest 2 chits. So he's going to take 8 points, giving him 94. And is he going to animate it? Sure, because he can just walk. You know what? Yes, he absolutely is. He's going to animate the octopus. The octopus is his. And we're going to put this chit on him. And for now, we're just going to remember that he's slower by 1 with all things. So he is done. And he has affected a rescue. And that brings this guy as his buddy. So he has 2 buddies now. And those 2 buddies are, so he gets a rescue. Wow, he is having literally the game of a lifetime. So he is done. So she's done, he's done. The magician is complete. Our guy here is hidden. And he is going to lure one of these dudes to his sheet. Not his sheet, this guy's sheet. So now they all go on his sheet. So he lures this guy as a for instance. So now they're all up in his business here. The Pilgrim's going to wait. He's not going to fight anyone yet because I don't want all these guys on my sheet. There's still 5 of them there. I'd rather not fatigue if I can. Although I am going to cheat and use the damn Flowers of Rest to get me out of that predicament. So let's see how this goes. We're looking for a 1 or 4 first off. That's going to be not a 1 or 4. And it isn't. So everyone shifts around. Flip, first guy, second guy, third guy. Yep, so he flips. So I'm going to shift him over, actually. That's a good point. So we're going to shift to that. Second round. I still don't think I want to jump in yet. Because ideally, I would rather not have, because I can play what? What can I play? The best I can do is an M4. I mean, I could probably take, well, so that's the kicker, right? Which one? Yeah, who do you take? Because these guys are hitting on 3s. You can't play something faster than that. So we've sort of got to... You've got to effectively play an attack. So yeah, so we're going to wait. We're going to hold the heck off. Let's see what these numbers look like now. 1. So these guys stay put. These guys switch. He flips. Second box flips. Oops. Third box doesn't flip. So we match up. His attack is faster, and so he's going to kill him, doing H damage before he hits him back, doing, well, nothing as far as I can tell. And we're going to put him like that. So there you go. There's our crew. So this is, again, the third round, but the first round, nothing happens. Everybody stays put. Now here's the key. None of these guys can hurt this guy or his horse, because they can't generate tremendous damage on an armored character. So it literally is just, does this fight end, or does the Pilgrim kill them all for the 10 points they've stolen from him? So this guy is intercepted, and this guy is killed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy here. So we're looking at a 3 attack time. Sure. Still looking for a 1 or a 4. 4. Everybody lines up. That is sweet. First guy flips. He does. Not going to matter because he is going to absolutely die. Second guy flips. He does not. Third guy flips. So we intercept and kill him, but he hits us first. And they're all doing light damage, medium damage, heavy damage. They need to generate tremendous damage. They can't. He is dead. And now, I'm actually going to play an attack on his sheet. I'm going to target the same guy that we are targeting right now. 4, everybody lines up, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't flip. Doesn't flip. He is intercepted and killed. And now we're doing pretty much just the same thing. 5, so he's going to go down 1. And does he flip? He doesn't, and then the Pilgrim bops him on the head, killing the leader as sort of the last gig there. So we're going to take home 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 gold. And we're going to take home 3, 6, and 9. That's 18. Plus 12 is 30. That's 45 total prowess. So we're going to add 45. That gives us a total of 40 prowess. And these guys all march off to the "you killed us after we insulted you twice" pole. And their goods, their treasures, their stuff appears happily in the clearing for the Pilgrim to loot. So the Pilgrim jumps from -5 to 40. He jumps from a gold to 11 gold. Not the worst for the Pilgrim. Probably worth the day, because that actually is going to, I think, put him in second place in prowess. So he's actually going to swipe a point from the Magician so far, as it stands. So I am fairly certain that's the end of the day. We have rescued, so we're going to put that away. Let's check all of our whatchamacalls here. So done, and he needs a card. So we need 1 card from the deck. Locksmith. The locksmith is in the high pass. I don't care, but that's okay. Locksmith. So let's figure out our day 23s. So, good question, by the way, on day 23. She could fly to here and hit the large campfire instantly because she can only land in this clearing. So that's one option she has. And then I would just fly the bat off. And then from there, probably walk up and maybe cap the wagon. Getting to the pool is a little bit of a dicey proposition. Hey, she could fly here, and then she'd have to find her way up to there because it's only 1 in 6 chance she gets there. Now she could get there. And then I think your strategy would be to loot, try to find, say, maybe one more great treasure or something to pull some of those points away. And or she can take that point, try to maybe run up to the wagon and get a second point. And then maybe you have time to do riddle games. So she's sort of trying to largely do the same thing the Pilgrim was going to do. The Pilgrim is like a day behind her because he's going to go up and pop this, kill this guy, get that rescue, and then swing around. Or you try to get the pull, you hope that you pull a great treasure and a bunch of gold, and then your goal will be to run up and sell it, sell the stuff here at the inn for your last possible days. So you run up, maybe you get a sale, since the peddler will buy your stuff. And if you get a sale of what? What can she sell right now? Because she has 17 bucks as it stands. I mean, she could sell the one. She could sell the gloves of strength. She could sell all of it. 25 and 7 is 32. And that might actually steal a gold point off the Witch King. She also needs to return the damsel to a dwelling. And we do get to roll to see what dwelling the damsel's home is. Maybe it is the large campfire. That would be. It's the inn. I don't think I have a damsel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the damsel home at the inn. So I'll put that chit there to remind myself. So, but bringing the damsel home is not an extra point, but it is potentially 10 more gold or 15 prowess. So she wants to win gold. So that's her choice right now. Does she want to try to win gold and maybe great treasures? Then I would maybe try to fly to the pool if she can drop her off for a single point at the large campfire dump. Then go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a day. 1, 2, 3. Broken Wagon is 2 days. Probably 3 or maybe 4 days to solve it. Try to get the riddle game on the 5th day, and you're talking. You end up with maybe 12 points, maybe 13 points if you hit all those. I think I'm going to fly to the. So I think I'm going to fly to the woods, right where the camp is. I'm going to fly to the camp. I'm going to turn the damsel in. I'm going to do happy camper. So that's going to score me damsel and happy camper. That's going to be 2 points right there. Then she has a cool advantage. She knows where she's going to land. Then she's going to hide because she now has an extra hide phase on her. So she's going to hide. Then she has 3 more moves. So I think she just goes 1, 2, 3. And ends up in Deep Woods 5. Then she's going to move, Deep Woods 5. And she is done. So that's a pretty good day 23. The Pilgrim doesn't have to write his move. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is done. We have learned one of the 2 spells. I'm going to say we hide. And the reason we're still hiding is we've got a dragon incoming still, potentially. I don't necessarily want to fight him. I tell you what, I'll rest my transform instead and do that. So he is done. And then the Witch King could not care less about locksmith. Like, that's not even a thing. Although the humorous thing is the locksmith is somewhere over here. You technically could get him. So let's roll it for giggles. 6. Now, so that's a bit of a hose job for the Witch King. He's down here. Not an easy one to get to. The other one, way easier to get to. I would consider it if that was it. I mean, the question is, do we have unfinished business here? Like, what is the plan here? We've gotten all the notoriety we think we're going to need. So we are done with prowess. We still have to sacrifice. Do we have a treasure we can sacrifice? And the answer is we absolutely do not. We sold all that crap. That's a problem. I'm going to say let's search 4 times. The hell. Done. So that's our day 23. We're ready to roll here. Let's get a monster roll. 4 giants and trolls. Pilgrims first. Now, fortunately, we're not going to get any more trolls. The rest of the trolls are dead, so we know sort of where we're at. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We cannot rest. That doesn't mean we cannot walk into danger. So we just go 1, 2, 3, bam, we fall asleep. These chits are arrested instantly. And we are done. Nothing appears. The magician. Gonna rest a chit. That's the transform chit. Going to search 2 times. And remember that 3 spell is up top here. So this is the time to get it done. Come on, we need a 4. 6 is bad. That is a curse. I'm going to nudge that. So we burn the nudge. That becomes a 5. A 5. And that is awaken spell. So once again, we awaken it. And it goes to the bottom of that pile. So that's pretty lame, actually. That is sort of hurtful. That's the first one. We're going to loot on the second one because it doesn't do us much good. And we get 4. And I think that's 2. Yeah. So we're going to find nothing. The Woods Girl flies here. The only place she can land is there. She turns in the damsel for her point. She fulfills Happy Camper for a point. She's going to hide with 1 die. And then she goes 1, 2, 3. She is done. And does anything appear? Giants and Troll. Do we have Stink? Yep. So she gets this guy. And he is done. And then the Witch King is going to search 4 times. So Magic Sight. We were looking for a 5. That's a 6. That's 1, 2. So we do discover the pool, humorously enough. We're going to go 3. Nothing. 4. Maybe we can get a 3. No, we get nothing out of there. And we are done. I don't think anything appears. No. Oops. So what do we have? We have a fight here. And then sunset. We have potentially a fight here. We'll let the Pilgrim do his thing. Pilgrim is going to lure this guy to that guy's sheet. Okay. Excuse me. So first round, he goes to here, and we have to do this. Tremendous. You have to play on that side. First round, he goes down to there. Can't hit him on the horse. He can't flip. So that's the first round. The second round really comes down to, does this combat end or not? Second round, we all line up. He's going to hit him, do heavy damage, which doesn't do anything, and then flip over, but then he's going to hit him back and kill him with tremendous damage. So the Pilgrim will score an additional 8 prowess for that. And then he's going to have implemented a rescue. So we're going to take this guy as our buddy. That rescue chit can just go away. And we got a buddy. So we've got a rescue. And that's not bad. That's his 5th card point. I mean, the funny part is he's not actually doing that bad on cards. I mean, I think the Woods Girl has literally scored the most I've ever seen on cards, I think, maybe. Ever. So he is done. She can fight if she wants to. Is 8 notoriety? Well, I mean, 8 notoriety actually does matter because it is a pretty tight. It's a pretty tight race. The Pilgrim has like 48 or something. She has 35. It's a 1 or a 2 to kill this guy. Sure, she'll drag him to the ambush sheet. So it's a 1 or a 2 to kill this guy ambushed. She rolls 1 die to hide. Let's get a 1 or a 2. No. Does she become unhidden? No. Second round. She'll play to fatigue, so she will fatigue one of these two. Does she get him 1 or a 2? 6. Nope. Does she become unhidden? No. She will fatigue this move L. She will fatigue that fight L3. So it's the first round where nothing's happening. 1 or a 2 to shoot him. 1. She does shoot him down. She's going to score the 8. Notoriety, giving her 43. So she manages to kill him. She is done with the day. I think that's everybody. Technically, the Pilgrim can pull this rescue card and discard it and get a new one. Let's learn a spell. So, what is she going to do? Well, that's a great question. She is trying to book it to the wagon. So I think she goes 1, 2, 3, 4. She has an extra hide phase, so I think she's going to use it. Extra hide and then move, 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 and move to the wagon. We know the Pilgrim doesn't have anything to do at that point. I think we are going to... Oh, I don't think anything can appear here except for a dragon. That is true. On a 1, we're going to get the dragon. So we're going to search 3 times. We don't have a nudge chit left. We would have to rest up to cast it. So I think maybe we just settle on it. I think we're going to search the pool again, see if we can't draw one thing out of there. It's day 24. We got dragons. So the magician is going to pull the dragon. Pilgrim first. Pilgrim's going to walk down 1, 2, 3. Then he is going to hide. Well, he doesn't need to hide. But I think he's going to end his day. He is going to hide. He is going to hide, and I'll tell you why. No, he's not. So he's unhidden. So he's there. Done. The magician. I think he does what? He searches 3 times. No, that's not a loot. That is. He gets the 5th card in the deck. The Enchanted Meadow. Which he has found both of these, but they're sort of pointless for him right now. Third loot is now a 2 or less, and he fails, and he's done. The dragon appears there, and he's all over that dragon. Done. The Woods Girl is making haste 1, 2, 3, 4, but she does have a hide, and she's going to do that before she hits the valley, and so she is hidden. So we do the broken wagon. So the broken wagon, 1 to 3 is repairs, 4 ogres, 5 bandits, 6 it's abandoned. Let's roll right now. The broken wagon is 6 abandoned. So she can locate until you get a discover result, collect evidence for a small treasure, go to guard for VP. So that VP is not going to happen because the guard is way down there. These ghosts do prowl. And she is done. And the Witch King is searching that pool. We're going to pull something out of the pool. If it kills the Witch King. And he does sniff out treasures. He actually does. Now he has to fatigue one, which he'll fatigue one of these. Then he'll pull a treasure out of the pool. He pulls the top card from the pool. So he's going to get that guy. It is the flying carpet, which he can't carry unless he actually has the flying carpet. So good to know. So if he burns purple, he can carry it. Something to consider. That's 1. He gets 4 of these. And he has to fatigue, which he did. 2 is nothing. 3 is nothing. He needs a 3 or a 1 again. Nope, and he gets nothing. And he is done, but he does get Smoke M. And that's a little crappy. I think he ultimately does not want to deal with that. I suppose I would love to be able to take that magic carpet to the shrine, but that seems like that is a rough haul. There's a lot of things that could catch you there. So do we have any fights? We have the ghosts. So she's not getting a VP out of the wagon. That is absolutely not the case. No VP there at all. It is literally just a treasure. So she might just leave it. She might just leave it. She might leave the ghost. I mean, she could score 6 prowess. I mean, that's a number. I mean, that's worth a point, with the only caveat being we don't want the ghosts to... We don't want these ghosts to flip around, because they will then cause her some distress. Having said that, she does kill them pretty efficiently. I think it's 4, 3, 2, or 1. So she will ready and take a pot shot at the ghost. 3. So it is going to do that damage regardless, right? So it's going to do 4, 3, 2, or 1. If the ghost flips over, he's still going to be undercut and killed. So he is done. Does she become unhidden? Oh, it's 2 dice because she's in a valley. Does she become unhidden? No. 4, 3, 2, or 1 again, playing the ambush game. 2. Kills both ghosts. That's worth 6 for her. It's going to bring her up to 49. So you have this weird set of tight races for all this crap. So she is done. The Pilgrim. Pilgrim's going to become unhidden, and he is going to fight the imp instead of performing the riddle game. But he's going to lure the guy with I think we are going to deploy with our two buddies just like that. So the imp goes to 3, so he goes here. Does the imp flip over or not? The imp does not flip over. Our two guys both have to roll location now. They both end up in the same spot. Does the crossbowman flip? He does not. Does this guy flip? He does not. So the imp is going to hit the horse effectively with a curse. I don't think this is going to matter. 5. He gets ashes. The target's recorded gold is worthless. That's fine. But now the crossbowman hits. And the crossbowman's going to do heavy damage. He needs a 4 or less to kill the imp. He gets a 3. He shoots the imp down. That is worth 2 points for the Pilgrim. So the Pilgrim edges up to 50. And he and the Woods Girl are doing this weird dance with prowess. He also gets a VP, though, for the riddle. And does he get a small treasure or not? Claim his treasure. Small treasure. So we're going to take a small treasure from the pile. Magic Spectacles extra search phase. That's cool. Did I take this guy from the statue? I might have. This guy's still on the statue. So let's do a quick score check as we get into... Oh, wait, we had Dragon on the Magician. And we are going to put our boys on there just like before. He can hit him. The rest of these guys cannot damage our guys. So we're going to put them just like that. We are going to cast Transform. I don't have the nudge shit, though. So this is a little bit fraught with peril. But we do get a 5. He becomes a squirrel instead of a big bad dragon. Where does the squirrel go? It's the red die. 4, so he stays put. Where do the guys go? 1 and 5. So the bowman hits. He goes down there, and then he goes down here. The bowman does hit. The bowman needs... That's not enough. The bowman does negligible damage. So we're going to do the same deal. Heck, even the magician's going to get into it. 3, so he's going to go here. These guys both roll on both sides. 3 and 3. So these two swap. And he swaps down here. So that means no matter what, this guy's going to hit it and kill it. So we are going to kill this guy for 5 points. So let's do a quick score check here as we go into the last few days. The Woods Girl has 49 prowess, 17 gold, 1 treasure. She has 10 points in cards. The Pilgrim has 5 points in cards. He has 50 points in prowess and 11 gold. Magician has 3 points in cards, 44 prowess, 7 gold, 1 great treasure. He doesn't have a great treasure. He does. He does. The Witch King, 94 prowess, 49 gold, 1 great treasure, 2 spells. The Magician has 1 spell. Or wait, did he? Did he learn a spell? Yes, the Magician did learn 1 spell. So we look at scores. Who has the highest prowess? It is still the Witch King. Who has the second highest prowess? Currently, it is the Pilgrim. So let's save that. Gold. Who has the most gold? It is currently the Witch King. Who has the second most gold? It is currently the Woods Girl. No change there. Great treasures. We have 3 folks with a single great treasure, and then spells, I think, play out like that. So the Woods Girl has scored 12 points. The Pilgrim's up to 6 points. The Magician is down to 5 points even. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the Witch King has 14 points. Those are our scores going into the last set of day. All right. She gets Ghost Hunter directly after? Oh no, that's weird. So I didn't actually draw this. She did this a couple days ago. She technically has Ghost Hunter in her hand on this day. So that's the funny part. She's going to actually score Ghost Hunter. That's weirdly fortuitous for her. She has Ghost Hunt, but she did just kill the ghosts. I'll allow it just because that's going to actually score her a 13th point. And she's going to draw Locate Cairn. Pilgrim's performed his rescue, and he ended up with Learn a Spell. I'm not sure exactly where he's going to do that at this point. Our Magician is stuck, if I'm to be honest. And the Witch King is just like laughing at the rest of them with 14 points. Although the Woods Girl is catching up quick with 13. Oh, and we do have one final thing going on here. The Witch King does have to deal with this guy. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just sit here and fight. With our 2 buddies. We're going to deploy actually. So he's going to be the one deployed last. He's going to go there. So our guy goes down there. These 2 shift all the way down to the bottom. First, the swordsman, does he flip? He doesn't. And then the octopus cannot flip. So everybody misses, pretty much. Next round. 2, he's going to swap to the bottom. 4 and 5. So that he goes here. Flip. No. Does the dragon flip? We didn't even roll for the dragon flip last time. No. So, I think everybody's going to miss twice. And that's the combat. Oh, there's 2 of them. Holy crap. Well, that is more of an issue. That's my fault. So, I'm going to say pretty much the same thing, simply because we could draw 1 off to each. And just, we rolled all the misses. We'll just let that slide effectively. And we'll say that we missed that one. So the riddle game is done. It's been scored. The wagon is what it is. Yeah, I think we're ready for. We've got 3 days left. It is day 20. Well, day 25. This is going to be day 25. I suppose the Woods Girls, since he's already located the cairn, her goal is simply going to be to end a phase there to score yet another point. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and she can extra hide, and then move into the ruins, and done. Pilgrim still doesn't have to roll anything. He also gets a treasure, right? Did we draw a treasure? I think we must have. What is the goal here for the Pilgrim? Learn a spell is not gonna go. He needs to be at the shrine to do that. I suppose he could. He will have crossed a bridge, for what that's worth. But right now he doesn't have to write it, so he's done. I mean, I think the magician is mostly done, really, if I'm to be honest. What is he What is he going to do? He can get out of here in 2 days. He's never going to get explore the borderland in that time. He could. I would love to get another treasure, but I'm not sure the feasibility of that. There's only 2 treasures left in there. I think he is. Oh no, smoke. Smoke would bring another 1, brings another dragon, the tremendous one. That's rough. think we're going to rest and then search and search again. Maybe we can get lucky. And then the Witch King. So unfortunately for the Witch King, we cannot walk out of here. But and what's the chance we can... I've got enough cash. What if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here? 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 days. In 4 days, I can reach... Do I have 4 days? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can reach that last place and do a sacrifice. So I'm going to melt into mist and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to melt into mist. So we're going to mist. Then we're going to go move, move. Well, move, 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 and move to the end. Done. So this is day 25. Let's roll for it. We get a 5, so it's spiders and imps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So he will burn a purple. Going to melt into mist, which does fortunately allow him to carry crap. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he is there. And he's done. The Pilgrim. How's the Pilgrim feel about the Bashkar? The funny part about the Bashkar is the Knight can also kill them, I think. I don't think they can do enough damage. I don't think they can generate enough damage that the Knight doesn't kill them all. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. There's not a ton of chance that he actually gets all of them because he needs 2 hits to kill them. It would take 4 flipping ever to figure that fight out. Well, that's like the worst. Let's do that. He's on there, then him, then this pile. Done. Oops. Oh my god. You were literally watching the most. Okay. We go 1, 2, 3. We would need to be hidden if we would go to kill them. So keep that in mind. What would that actually buy us? What that would buy us would potentially be... You could actually maybe get a point or 2 because they're unfriendly to us. If I go 1, 2, 3, and then hide. So 1, 2, 3, and I don't think we have any other recourse. But yeah, we're going to hide. We can't rest, so we'll just hide. And we're done. The Woods Girl's booking it to the ruins. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to hide when she's here, we'll say, because that would be the clever thing to do, even though I didn't write it like that. And she did draw the spider. The giant spider. Done. Magician is going to... He's going to rest, and he's going to search 2 times. But he's going to activate the Phantom Glass and search via the Magic Sight table. If he rolls a 3 on the magic sight table, he gets to draw, or a 1, he gets to draw, bam, top treasure. So he gets the top treasure off the altar. So he gets the third card in this deck. The Belt of Strength. Pointless, but it's something. Some of these we can turn at the end for whatchamacall. And the nice thing is it actually does make all of his chits better. So, and then we're going to draw one more time. And he gets a 2, which sort of sucks because it's counters. And that's going to be nothing here. And so he is done. And technically, I suppose we should at least say the Pilgrim crossed a bridge, but I don't think he can bridge magic in the time he has left. Are there any fights? Do not believe so. I believe so. She's here. He's here. Okay. I don't think we have anything else going on today. Woods Girl's here, Magician's up there. So let's write our day 26. I think she has the ruin. She's going to hide, well, extra hide. Hide, rest, and move to the cairn. That should score her locate cairn like that. Pilgrim? It's fine. Ooh, we should phantom. Okay, yeah. So that's fine. Let's hide, search, and search still. Or do we? Are we good? Is everything done? No, we still got a tremendous dragon to appear. We have a transform chit ready, but not anything else. So I think we're gonna melt into mist again and go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna run to ruins 1. We're gonna mist and then move to ruins 1. I think that's our day. All right, so day 26. What's the monster roll? A lot of monsters up there. 1, so dragons. Ooh, okay. Magician's going to go first. He's going to draw some dragons. He does roll to hide. And he does. And he's going to search twice. So I think what he's going to do is we're going to, with the Phantom Glass active, use Magic Sight. 6 is nothing. Come on, we need a 4. Ah, stinks. And we're done. And we draw the tremendous dragon. And we're done. The Witch King melts 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing's going to appear, but he has burned his last purple magic, so we do need to figure that out real quick. The Pilgrim. So we could just walk right in there. It is a 1. What is going to appear? We have Roar M, Flutter. No, and we do have the Horde. So the Horde will pop. Or we could try a big move. We could effectively hide 3 times. Try to gut those bad cards. Now, the chance is that fight's going to end before it actually gets started. Those bash cards are going to play on the galloping side. They're pretty darn fast. Our guy's not going to be able to. But I like it. Let's try it. So we're going to hide. We are hit. So that means we don't have to participate in the fight. And we walk into there and we are done. Woods Girl's hiding. She's resting. And she moves into the cairn. So let's roll her hides. She's successful and she is done. Let's do her first because it's sort of an easy one. She needs a 2 or a 1 to shoot this guy. 2 or a 1, 2. So she gets him. First shot. She's at the 55. And she scores Locate Cairn. That is her 12th card point. I've never seen that many, by the way. I've never seen that score. Any other fights before we... Oh, yeah, this guy. Sure. He is not on our sheet. Pretty much going to do the same thing I've been doing in terms of we'll put all these guys out there, cast transform while he's not on my sheet, and let's see what's what. Ooh, that's not good. He turns into a lion. That is not ideal. Better than what he was. So we deployed like this. The lion goes here. Doesn't matter if he flips or not. The boys all end up 2. So he goes here. He goes, these guys flip like this. Does the archer flip? We'd rather he did. He does not. Does this guy flip? We actually rather he would. He doesn't. Does the bottom dude flip? I think we rather him not, and he doesn't. So the archer's going to hit, and he needs to do heavy damage now. So that means 3, 2, or 1. He doesn't get him. And we are pretty much back to this. This is round 2. 2. He goes down to the bottom. All right, both sides roll. Everybody stays put. So that might be good depending on flipping. Does the bowman flip? No. Does the assassin flip? No. Does the swordsman flip? No. No one flips. The bowman shoots first. He needs to roll a 3, 2, or 1. He does not kill it. But this guy hits and does heavy damage and does kill him because he undercuts him. Doesn't matter. He already rolled to flip. And so we do kill the dragon for 10 more points. So that's 54 for our magician. And then this battle. Holy crap. Sure. Now we're hidden and we're going to remain so. Um, I think you, sir, are going to be in trouble. But so we are armored. So we take all the light characters. So what we're going to do is we're going to lure. Doesn't really matter what side we end up on here. You're going to lure him. And keep that in mind that they're going to play pretty much like this. You will lure him. Sure. The rest of these guys are going to be assigned randomly to the characters that they can be assigned to. Top or bottom, 1, 2, 3 is the top. He goes to the bottom. Again, keeping in mind. Goes to the bottom. So yeah, we're gonna definitely die. The crossbowman. It's okay. He goes to the top. He goes to the top. And I'm flipping them because they're going to gallop in combat. We're not going to participate because that would draw a ton of dudes. We are going to aim at any of these guys will do. We're going to aim here. The crossbowman will aim here. Sure. So let's roll to see where they go up top. So it's 5. So they switch around. Oof. Horses are a pain in the ass, by the way, for here. So they swap around. So what happens is he goes up, he goes up, he goes. Nope. That's the opposite way. They all go down. He ends up. He ends up here, and our target ends up here. So he's going to hit him. He misses him because he's an L3. We have to line up. These guys will all hit or not. They can do medium damage. The horse is fine. Let's roll down here. So that's all misses up top. Here it's a 6. That is unfortunate. So he's going to line up. Oh, no. Hold on. Yeah, no, they all roll up one. And he goes down to the bottom. So he's at the bottom. He goes up. He goes up. He's here. So we should roll flipping for both of these. So top, we're going to do here first. He flips. Nope. Got to roll it. He doesn't flip, and he flips. Down here, first guy does not flip. That's good because we want them doing light damage. Nope, no flipping. Third guy, no flipping. So we're going to hit and do heavy damage, and we need to roll. We need to do medium damage to kill the horse. So we can only go 4, 3, 2, or 1. And he gets a 4. So he plugs the horse. Bam. Horse is dead. I think we're going to keep our targets pretty much exactly where they are. Hell, I'm not even going to move these guys. I know I have to undercut all of them. But we did kill one thing, so this is still the first round where nothing will have happened. So he's going to go here, and these two are going to switch around. So again, we're going to miss all day. So flip 1, flip 2, and flip 3. This is a terrible fight for the knight, even though he cannot be armed. Down here, 3. So the first two guys flip. And we're looking for no 6s. That's the first guy does not turn over. The second guy does not turn over. The third guy does not turn over. Yes, we hit him. We are looking for 4, 3, 2, or 1 to kill him. And we get a 3. So he plugs him. Okay. I think we'll just arbitrarily shoot him. I'm just going to move these guys around like that. Like that. See what happens up top. I'm looking for a 1 or a 4. I get a 5. So that's not, I mean, nothing good's going to come of that. He'll scoot up. These two guys will scoot down. We rolled a flip. Flip the first one. Flip the second one. We do. Flip the third one. Up top, we end up with a 2, which means that he goes here. Okay. Flip. Yes, that's good. He's the one who can flip, strangely enough. And flip. He doesn't. So we do hit this guy's horse. We need to do medium damage. 4, 3, 2, 1. We do not kill the horse. So that round, nothing happens. So if this round, nothing happens, the combat will end. Up top, what happens? 3. So 3. He stays here. He flips up. He flips down. That's actually good for the knight. Roll to flip. 1, 2. He flips. And 3. He doesn't flip. Down here, 1. So he stays in place and he goes here. We're looking for a not flip. No flipping, and the bottom guy does. So he's going to hit him, kill his horse. And that combat round is done there. He is going to hit him. He does light damage, but he hits first. Can he kill the horse with a 4, 3, 2, or 1? And he, oh, I thought he had it. He does not. That sucks. Okay. Okay. So we're going to actually reallocate our guys here. We probably should do it every round. It's just tedious. We're going to lure him for sure because he is deadly to the other guy. And he is going to lure him because that's the one we absolutely want, is the guy who cannot turn over to medium damage, so that this guy has a better chance of living. Now we roll for these 3 dudes. 1, 2, 3 goes up top, 4, 5, 6 down the bottom. So these 2 guys stay up top. That last guy goes up top. We'll just put him there. And there you go. Up top, we're rolling the location. It's a 3. That's going to put these guys out of reach there. No one's going to hit. Down below, 4. So everybody lines up. Does the bad guy flip or not? He does not flip. We need to roll a 4, 3, 2, or 1 to kill the horse. We do not roll a 4, 3, 2, or 1 to kill the horse. So that was the first round. Nothing happened. Gonna quick roll to see where guys end up. This guy ends up on the bottom. This guy ends up on top. He ends up on the bottom. So a little bit dicey for our bottom buddy here. Just gonna put you like that. Sure. Then I think we are going to shoot that guy. Let's see where this group ends up. 3. So no. These 2 switch around. And then bottom, 5. It means that he goes up here and then these 2 switch down. So we're rolling to flip every one of these. We have 5 rolls. Top first, no. Second is a yes. Third, we really need him to not flip. Yes. Secondly, doesn't flip. Doesn't flip. And third guy doesn't flip. We're going to hit him. We need to do light damage. So I think we're looking for anything but a 6. We get a 5. Minus 2 levels is heavy, medium to light. It does light damage. Light damage is going to kill this guy, which is going to roll combat 2 more rounds. So he can kill us, so we're going to shoot him. I'm going to swap these guys, hoping that my superstition of 1s and 4s is a correct one. 3. No, it is not, by the way. These 2 switch around again. Down below, 3. That's fine. These 2 switch around again. That's good because that guy can't kill us. Flipping first pile, second pile, third pile. This would be the most ridiculous fight ever. Fourth pile. So he does flip. That guy is dangerous all of a sudden. No hits up here. Down here, we're going to hit this guy's horse again. And so we need to roll medium. So it looks like a 4. We get a 5, and that's not enough. So now I would lure him up here. I would lure him down here and roll for these 2. They both go down. So a little dicey for our big guy here, who's been doing the lion's share of the work. We need to get rid of one of these if we can, so we'll try as best we can to do that. Because he can medium, right? Yes. In fact, as soon as he does medium, we're sort of screwed because we're going to be hit. Because these guys are fast. They attack really quick. So up top, no hit. Down below, 5. What does that mean? It means that he shifts down, he's up, and he goes down like that. All the flipping. This guy, no flip. Second pile is a non-flip. Third pile is a non-flip. Fourth pile is a non-flip. He hits his horse. We do need to roll low. 4, 3, 2, or 1. We do not, so we can't quite get through these horses anymore. Did we end? Is that it? Is combat over? Did we do 2 rounds of nothing? I think we did, because we hit a horse last time and did nothing. So the battle is going to end. And I mean, that was a little bit probably pointless ultimately. We did kill 4 and 8, so we got 8 points. 8 notoriety, bringing us to 58. We also do get some cash, 2 and 2, so $4. It's not the worst. Gives us $15. These 2 guys go off to the dead pile. Oh, and right, she would have unfatigued, right? So so she is done. She would have fallen asleep that day. So okay, so she did locate the cairn, so that is done. Um, what is her goal here? So now that she's located the cairn, I mean, I suppose I can draw a card for her, even though it's a little bit. She has guide. Oops, we drew like a whole deck, right? So that's not cool. Just fan club, top unhired rogue at the house. Really, she is. Oh my god, she is the luckiest human alive. So I mean, this is pretty easy. She's gonna hide. Probably hide again. Move. Move to the house. And I mean, I think we're gonna hide one last time just because we don't like them. Right, 1, 2, house. So we'll score fan club. She will have scored like 12 card points by the end of this. We're rolling XXXX. I'm not sure how anxious we are to continue that fight. You're probably only going to get one or two of them each time. It is quite the slog to kill those guys. It was fine, but quite the slog to kill. I say we hide once. Well, he doesn't have to write it, so we'll see what the monster roll is. How's that? I think we're going to search, sort of end out our game probably trying to get that last spell, maybe that last treasure. And then the Witch King does need to play around a little bit here. So he needs to X, spell, and spell. And then I'm going to say he needs to move and move. So then he's going to mist and then move into the woods because he needs to, on his last day, be able to get to execute one quest phase. So that would take him there. So I think we're good. We have day 27 up. Let's roll a monster roll for the 27th. It's a bats. Ugh, that's dicey. Magician is first. So let's do the magician. So he's looking for either a 3 or a 4 on magic sight on his 3 rolls. That's 1 bad roll, 2 bad rolls. Come on, 3 or a 4? No, 3. Blows it. Nothing appears, and he is done. The Pilgrim hides. That's super important for him to hide. He does. And he goes 1, 2, so he's going to move in. So that's 2, 3. He gets an extra search phase. So now he's going to search. So he needs a 4 or a 1 to locate the shrine. Gets a 3, so he locates one of the paths. This is his last phase because he has an extra search phase and a 5. So nothing. So now all the bats appear. So the bats come here. And the last 3 bats appear here. That might take him out of play. And he is done. Witch King's going to move, and what he does is he's going to flip these 2 and then burn 1 and then move 2 times. And he is done. And hell, the Woods Girl's going to hide and move to the house because why the hell not? And she does. She moves up to the house, scores fan club. Hell, at this point, I am a fan. I mean, she has scored 13 card points. I have never seen 13 card points scored ever. Ever. Like, that makes me super weirdly happy. And now she's done. Those 2 are done. Oops. Should have put that back in the deck, of course, but it doesn't matter. Like, we've gone through 43 of these cards between all the characters. She'll draw one last one just for giggles. Enchanter, enchant 3 hexes. Well, there you go. It's never going to. Woof. This one's rough. If the bats weren't there, we'd be in great shape because we could just take these guys out. But since the bat is there, I think we're sort of stuck. She's not going to fight or anything like that. She's good. I mean, she sort of could, right? She can run from these guys. Um, all right. I think this is the last day. I think this is it. So in her case, I don't really have much for her to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what? I think maybe, given that all these notoriety and fame and gold and everything is so tight, I say we do. Maybe the Woods Girl does go after these guys. She can still run from them. I mean, her rogue is going to be stuck no matter what. I mean, he's not hidden, so that is part of the problem. So I'm just gonna. I mean, she's gonna let him get killed. She's gonna shoot at. Does any one of these guys have any fast side she has to be concerned with? No. So she's just gonna start with that guy. He's medium armored. I think she needs a 3, 2, or a 1. 2. So she's gonna shoot him first round. Everybody's unhidden. Is she unhidden? That's the issue. She is not. So everybody's on his sheet now. She is still hidden. Like the wimpy ambush archer she is. She is so playing Skyrim right now. Stealth archers for the win. So everybody's on his sheet. It doesn't matter which of these guys attacks him. And he's going to be the one that kill the dude. He can't hit him. He's going to be the one that's the problem. I am going to target him. So our guy is going to target that guy. She is going to target. Him, maybe. If he flips, he's certainly more dangerous. So I'll flip that over. Let's see where these guys end up. Oh, he can't kill him. He can't kill him. So we're just going to target that guy and then probably take our licks, is my guess. Let's see where these guys all end up. 5. So he ends up down, down, and up. So there you go. Is first guy flip? Yep. Second guy flip? Nope. Third guy flip. No. So the first attack is our attack, shooting him. And we need, I think, a 1, 2, or 3 to kill him. 1. So he is dead. The second attack, so that's put him in that order. The second attack is this guy. He undercuts him and does medium damage and kills him. Done. Then he kills him. Done. Does she become unhidden? She does not. So she needs a 1 or a 2 to hit this guy. She gets a 1, and on the last round, she caps him. She loses her dude, but since he's not hired, she doesn't lose any prowess for getting her buddy killed. Company is going to give her 10 gold. Or not the company, the soldiers give her 10 gold. And 3 plus 8 is 11. Plus 9 is 20. Plus 24 is 44 prowess. Ooh, holy crap. Really? Let's calculate that again real quick. Getting out my calculator for that crap. So it's 4, so it's 24 points for that guy. It is 9 points for the second guy. It is 8 points for the other next guy, and it is 3 points for that guy. 44 points in total. Put these guys, put those soldiers in the dead pool. And she has totally gutted the switched the scores around a little bit. And that's the end of her day. So I think for her last day, since she just killed the soldiers, she's going to loot them. So she's just going to search, and she will be done. And she has a hide phase, so she will take the hide phase, but not too worried about it. Pilgrim doesn't have to write his move. We're going to search again, hoping to get maybe that last spell or that last treasure. And the Witch King has to mist and then move to the chapel, execute a quest phase to complete his journey. Right? 2 moves, 1, 2, quest phase. And that is it. Let's see what the last day brings for monsters. 2 dice, 6 and 6, all the bats. So literally all the bats come off the board. That is actually incredible for the Pilgrim, because the Pilgrim with the Timeless Jewel actually now can make a different move than what he might have had to otherwise. And he is first. And so he is going to he does have to hide, I suppose. So he is hidden. Him and all his cronies are hidden. Has he found the shrine yet? No. So we're going to try to locate the shrine. Oh my god, that was a 1 until it wasn't. That's 1. 2, it just not fallen his way. Both of those should have located. 3 doesn't find it, and he is done. The magician's going to use magic sight. He's looking for a 3, 4, or a 1 on magic sight. He gets all the checks. That's 1 fail, 2 fails. Wow, these dice want to work for nobody today. 3 fails, and this is the last roll. He is done. The Witch King's going to move in, misted, and he's going to sacrifice the magic carpet. So he misted, sacrifices the magic carpet, and that's going to give him 1 more point. And a boon chit, but we're not going to worry about that. Done. So that's 1 more, and he has scored 8 cards. Finally, last but not least, the Woods Girl is going to loot 4 times her treasure pile here. She gets 6, so let's see what that is. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She gets a short sword, so we'll just put that here for now. That's 1. Second roll is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Third roll is a 1. Fourth roll is a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She gets all that crap, so nothing really super useful for her. She really can't even carry the helmet and the shield, so she'll just drop them back in the clearing. And done. And she is done. And that's it. Where do we end up with our characters? Holy crap. So, let's look at the Woods Girl with 99 prowess, 27 gold, 13 card points, 1 great treasure. So give me 1 second. Before I do the scores, let me write all the bits down. So 5 card points for him, 58 prowess, 15 gold. So that is up to date. Magician only got 3 card points, 54, 7 gold, 1 great treasure, 1 spell. Couldn't get the last spell. And finally, the Witch King ends up with 8 cards, 94 prowess, 49 gold, 1 great treasure, and 2 spells. So now let's work this magic. So prowess, the Woods Girl wins with 99. Pilgrim gets 0. The Witch King gets 1. Gold, looks like the Witch King and the Woods Girl. 49 to 27 to 15. Great Treasures is 1, 1, 1, and Spells is 2, 1. Let's calculate the scores now. 15, 16, 17 points. Highest score I've ever seen in this game. 5 points for the Pilgrim. 5 points for the Magician. The Witch King scores 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points. That's where we end up. Holy crap. 17, 14, 5 to 5. I feel bad for the Pilgrim and the Magician. They sort of got taken to school. Magician scored a couple points in categories, not enough points in cards. The Pilgrim did a decent enough job, but never quite sort of found his stride there, I think. One, two, three, four, 5. Oh, actually, he got 1 more point. I'm sorry. The Pilgrim got 6 points because I didn't get his riddle game in there. So that is true. So that's good. I mean, that's great. Yeah, I mean, we got somehow just out of. I should not have gone the way I went. I should have gone and got Troll Slayer and Explored the Borderland. I'd have scored 3 more points. I'd have had 8 points. At the least, I'd have had 8 points. That was a bad move on my part. Like literally, he was here, and I said, "Well, let's go up there." We found the altar. I said, "Well, maybe we can get the altar," and that's great. But what you should have done is immediately just turn back you could have gotten the last 3 points there, and that's probably a 3 point mistake. So, with that said, the big scores. Let's get the Uber scores, as I like to call them here. So the Woods Girl has 21 card points, 3 prowess points, 1 gold point, and I did cut the bonuses off. I decided that was not super helpful. So that is 24, 25, 26, 27, 27 and a half. And that's going to throw her into the lead. The Pilgrim, so she has 2 games under her belt. Pilgrim has 13 total card points. 0, 0, nothing else. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 and a half. The Magician, 10 card points. He gets 1 for Great Treasure and another spell point. So he has 10, 11, 12, 15 points. Pretty poor showing for the Magician overall. And 15 card points for our guy here. 3 prowess, 2 extra gold, 1 Great Treasure, 2 spell. He has and two games under his belt. 15, 18, 20, 24 points. So certainly he kicks into that upper echelon also. So moving folks around. Woods Girl ends up on top. Pilgrim is going to end up sort of in the middle of the pack there. The Magician is going to end up bottom middle of the pack. The Witch King is going to be top of the heap there also. And if we save that, that's what the scores look like now with 1 more cohort left to play. A really amazing game for the Woods Girl and the Witch King. And, I mean, just a dumb amount of points for those guys. So that's it. It's been a couple hours, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this game. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. But comment, please. And I'll talk to you later.